Hello, my friend. You said that you are afraid of the end of your life and of the way your life might end. And I think that is a very rational fear to have. This is some of the things that most people are worried about, not just the aging process, but also what lies ahead and what may be out of our control as we get onto that path where our bodies have come to their end, really their useful time on earth, and we can tell that there is nothing much we can do to stop entering onto the path towards dying. And moreover, all of us know for a fact that this will be happening to us unless we have a sudden violent death at a young age before we really got our head around it. We are on a path of awareness towards dying, and that will often bring with it fear of dying. And of course there are many horrible ways in which people can die, but fortunately our cultures have brought with them a lot of medical knowledge and a lot of ways to give you palliative care, which can really be quite impressive and lighten the load considerably. You will get support in your dying, but maybe what you're more afraid of is the emotional cost of that process of dying and the regrets you may end up with, or the sense that you have not done in your life what you should have done or what you could have done, which is what we like to refer to as existential guilt. Now, the best way to make sure you die a good death and you are prepared to deal with whatever suffering comes on your path, and you find peace of mind in the process towards death, the best way to stand the best chance to have that is to start living with your death in mind from very early on, and to be aware that every choice you make in your life, everything you do in your life, builds your memory bank, builds your sense of who you are, and prepares you essentially for those ultimate moments. And it may very well be that the way you go into death makes a difference. We know it makes a difference to the people witnessing it, and it probably makes a huge difference to you if you have a good death or you have a death in which you feel afraid and you're fighting. So my message to you who is afraid of death quite early on is, well, perhaps it's good that you've started worrying about this so early on, because too few people give themselves the time to learn to prepare for death. And the more you allow yourself to think about it and find out about it, the more reassuring it will be. And the more you will realize that really you need to live before you die, but you also need to use your life to know how you want to prepare for dying. So allow the thought of death, but don't allow it to get on top of you, and take it as a challenge instead, and find ways to strengthen your resolution to go towards your death with determination and with the satisfaction of knowing you have made the best choices you could and you've lived the best life you were capable of living. So take your fear seriously, do something with it, find out about death, read about it, read Becker's book on the fear of dying. That's a good one to start with. And be well with that ending of life situation, my friend. It's a transformation. It's a passageway. It's just like giving birth, which is also scary, but we get through it. You'll get through that one too. Look after yourself. Prepare for your death every day of your life.